because of, I think we are the privileged people here who got the opportunity that our parents could raise us as better humans and with little bit of education, as in degrees. That's why we are all here discussing further future path for our children, for our country. It's been a few years working with Khadi Village Industry Board, where I have learned, where I've picked how difficult it was for a lot of people without little bit of education, access for the simple, normal survival of their lives. But working deeply and to the roots, I've seen the difference, how education has made even a very little education. I'm not talking about huge degrees, big degrees, very small education. It has helped them to survive better, to live with pride. Today's education system and the school of thought, I think most of us are from, the times have changed. We really need to think out of the box for the better India. The future school, I commend Times Network for creating such a session with all the lovely dignitaries here who have gathered together to bring and to take our education system forward so that we have better India. But along with education, schooling, we need to give our kids strength to be a better human with better morals. It's easy to talk about education policy. It's easy to talk about a place where India has come a long way. But, ladies and gentlemen, we still have a long way to go. Coming from the paradise of India, I always say, India is the integral part of Kashmir. Kashmir is not the integral part of India. I say India is the integral part of Kashmir. I've seen how education system was disturbed. 3-year degree took 10 years. As a Kashmiri, I have seen the suffering of our children at the education level, which is very important and the most important step for our upbringing. Today, I'm quite privileged, I'm honored to speak about things we need to take forward. I think majorly how present regime has taken Jammu and Kashmir forward with a lot of efforts. It's not education policy. I remember our PM talking about that every madrasa will have Quran in one hand and computer in another hand. That was for the madrasas, where we have seen the minorities below literacy rate. But India has, as I said, has come a long way. We're looking forward for better India so that our children grow more stronger mentally, emotionally, as we can see everywhere, a lot of intolerance towards so many things. But we need to come together, and such seminars, such conclaves, and I believe charity begins from home. And charity is we the parents. How we teach our children to be mentally strong, emotionally strong, and morally very high. Then only we can push them towards the most fastest race of the present world. I would like to begin with profound words of Swami Vivekananda. We want that education by which character is formed, strength of mind is increased, the intellect is expanded, and by which one can stand on one's own feet. This quote overscores the vision for education as the transformative force that shapes character, builds resilience, enhances intellect, and promotes self-sufficiency. In a sense, a holistic education system should cultivate integrity, mental strength, intellectual growth, and independence, equipping students to face both personal and professional challenges with confidence. Indeed, education shapes not only individual future, but also the destiny of entire communities and nations. But today, more than ever, we must embrace a broader, more holistic approach to education, one that places skill building at the forefront. I think skill education is not just a means of livelihood. It is a tool for empowerment, self-reliance, social progress in our rapidly evolving world where industries and technologies advance at a strategic pace. Traditional education alone is no longer sufficient. As we aim to equip our youth to face modern challenges, we must focus on practical skills. And I've seen it, I think, in 7 years of my work with Khadi Village Industry Board. Those are that adaptable, entrepreneurial, and transformative changes we can give. In Jammu and Kashmir, where I had the honor of working closely with Khadi Village Industry sector, skill education has played tremendously instrumental role in empowering our youth and enabling them to become entrepreneurs. Through initiatives like, we have a lot of schemes from the Government of India where we are working on Prime Minister Employment Generation Program and Sufurti and many more. I think I've seen a lot of more young women coming forward, and once dependent on uncertain opportunities are now skilled artisans, business owners, and contributors to their local economies. Skill education, I strongly believe, we all believe this, has given all of us a purpose of livelihood, and most importantly, a sense of pride and self-worth. And same goes to my artisans back home. Through programs that foster skill development, entrepreneurship, and outreach, we are opening doors for our youth to engage, contribute, and thrive in society. Empowering individuals with knowledge and practical skills not only uplift communities, but also fuels economic resilience and self-reliance. It's said, and I strongly believe, that give a man a fish and you'd feed him for a day. Teach man a fish and you feed him for a lifetime. I think skill development, skill education embodies this timeless wisdom. When we equip individuals with skill, we're not merely providing them with the means to earn a living. We are fostering resilience, independence, and the ability to adapt of changing first circumstances. Qualities that are essential for sustainable upliftment. Moreover, I am focusing more on skill education. It's inclusive because it's transformative. It empowers individuals from all walks of life, regardless of their background, to participate in society as self-reliant, productive citizen. This inclusivity fosters more equitable society where everyone has the chance to succeed, to contribute, and to feel valued, which is more important as a human, to be felt, feel valued. The impact of this is not just economic, it's also social, and the most important what is for our country is cultural. Our journey in education, particularly in skill development, is far from over. As we look to the future, we must constantly adapt and innovate. We must embrace digital literacy, encourage entrepreneurship, nurture creativity in our young minds. We must prepare young minds. I would focus more, especially on the women, on the girl child. We must prepare them not only for today's world, but for the world that lies beyond the stars, full of new possibilities, challenges, and opportunities. Today's students require for more than traditional qualification. They need skills that prepare them for the dynamic future, enabling them to solve complex problems, collaborate effectively, and adapt seamlessly to evolving industries. The demand of 21st century require us to nurture a new kind of learner, one who is not only knowledgeable, but also resilient, compassionate, and creatively driven. Our schools must strive to blend timeless values with modern competence, crafting environment that empowers students to engage with the world and uncover the unique potential. In Jammu and Kashmir, we are acutely aware of the vital role of education, which is playing very important, pivotal role for empowering communities and driving economic progress. Through collaborations with educators, government bodies, and organizations, we are committed to creating an environment where every young mind can flourish. I firmly believe that when education is paired with vocational training and skill development, it has the power to unlock vast potential in our youth, guiding them toward sustainable livelihood and fulfilling lives. Let me quote Lala Lajpat Rai, who says that milk for the infant, food for the adult, and education for all. That itself is saying that milk for infants symbolizes nurturing the youngest, ensuring they grow strong. Food for adult supports productivity and well-being. Education for all, however, is the foundation of the true progress. It empowers individuals, fosters self-reliance, and drives social growth. Lala Lajpat Rai's vision reminds us that a strong nation is built on the pillars of health, sustenance, and universal access to knowledge. To all those gathered here today, I commend your unwavering dedication to the cause of education. Your efforts will shape the future of society, building a foundation upon which learning is cherished. Innovation is fostered and potential knows no limits. It is through these collective efforts of all the beautiful people sitting here that we realize a future where education is not just an aspiration, but it is the fundamental right of all of us. In conclusion, let us continue to push the boundaries of what is possible in education, Let us embrace transformation, inspire excellence, and work together to create schools that transcend more learning institutions, becoming spaces that spark true transformation. My heartfelt thanks once again to the Times Network for hosting this extraordinary platform, and to each of you for your tireless commitment to advancing education. Together, let us forge a path towards a brighter, more empowered tomorrow. Thank you so much.